Find two, help them get two, ka-ching, you cycle out, you're going to be paid $500. Once you get six in your little business center, you cycle out and earn $500. This particular opportunity, this business program, whatever you want to title it, uh, it's needed by every single person that does online work. Why? Because it is a lead source. But what I'm about ready to show you, if it does not baffle your thought process of like, oh, wow, then more than likely you shouldn't be doing online work. Okay. I don't mean to say that in a crazy, crazy way, like, oh, he's trying to reverse market me and get me in and, fear of missing out, fear of missing out. Right. Okay. That's not what I'm trying to do, guys. Listen to this. I'm going to share my screen. Share. All right. Here's where we are. Look at this, you all. This is a brand new launch of 2025. Brand new. I have only been in it for about a week now. Okay. It is from a proven company whose leadership has already built teams of well over 150,000 people. They have a 50% check match on all cycles, which you'll understand that in just a moment. There's a $500 cycle commission, which you'll understand that in just a moment. There is a feeder program. That is this core program right here. Okay. Now, they have monthly residuals, a $200 roll up, active leadership, proven marketing system. That's all beside the point. What I want to talk about are these two memberships right here. One is this core. It is at $49.50. $49.50 per month. Every single time you sell a core membership, you are going to get half of that. That's what it says right over here, $20. Okay? Well, not half, a little under half. But you're going to be getting $20 for every single membership that you sell. I would highly recommend going into the VIP membership, which is $297 for the year. The year, not a monthly, the year. Okay? You're going to be getting some wholesale traffic, up to $2,500 of free traffic. This is what you need, you all. If you're online with anything. Also, they have a marketing certification. They have a training hub to where to place, ads, where to go out and get leads, and da 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 da. They're going to be doing some training on that. All right. Those are the two programs. I'm going to focus in on the VIP. The VIP is what places you into this matrix, you all. I call it a business center. But for understanding and those that have been online, you know it as a matrix. It is simply a 2x2. This is you. You find one or two people. Okay. And then those two find two. That's it. That's all. Find two, help them get two, ka-ching. You cycle out, you're going to be paid $500. $500. Okay. Now that's you, but mind you guys, this is a brand new company. There are folks that are above you. There are folks that are going to fall in line under you. It does not matter who places these six people. You can do that, or somebody else can do that. Once you get six in your little business center, you cycle out and earn $500. Scott, are you, You're saying I don't have to do that all by myself? That is exactly what I'm saying, you all. You come in, $49.50 per month, $297 for the year. You open up a business center. All right. You go out and start sharing it. You can share my videos. I don't care. All right. They're placed onto your team. That's you. That is your first two. Enrolled by you, enrolled by you. It might be enrolled by Scott. I don't know. Spillover. All right. Then, and I get my two enrolled by Scott down here. Scott, you're going to help me get my two? Why would I not? It's part of my six. It will cycle me out. Of course I am. Here's where it gets good, you all. And one of the reasons I absolutely love this program. We've all been part of different opportunities where people get in and they sit there because spillover is happening and they don't do anything, and it stalls, and it just, they're like all excited. Oh, I'm in this program and I'm going to get some spillover and earn a little cash, and they do nothing. I don't get it. You can't plant or not plant and expect to harvest. It is what it is. But here's what I love. I join, I get my two. Yes, I'm going to help my two get two. But look, guys, if this is VIP John and that's enrolled by John, that's enrolled by John, or it might be enrolled by Scott and then enrolled by John. Does not matter, right? Once I get six, I'm cycling out. This is a time stamped business center. What does that mean? I join, I get Sally, I get John. Once I get my two, the system automatically goes back to Sally because Sally was my first and places her two. And then it will move to John. This is as I'm building. And if I'm doing everything, right? If I'm building and I'm doing everything, it goes back to Sally first because Sally was time stamped into my number one. Now, after Sally gets her two, Sally is great, good to go. It moves to John. John gets his two. It might be John. It might be me. It might be somebody up above me. John gets his two. I cycle out. John is now needing his two people to go get two, or he needs to find people because I'm out in my own a whole new business center. I love it because it holds people accountable, right? Leaders can help, but guess what? If you're just going to sit there, you're going to be stuck because now I'm out. I'm off building another business center. I love it. Get this, you all. Once John builds his business center and John has now his two and he goes out and finds two that find two, right? John then closes out his business center. John, since I personally enrolled John, will now come back into my business center as one of my six. When they cycle out, they're going to come in too as another one of my six. It's a snowball effect, you all. That's why it is, I think everybody should get in this, okay? So find two, help them get two, cha-ching, you cycled out. Now, I've already shared it. There are 6 different ways that you can fill your matrix. Direct sales, that's by you directly. Spillover, let's say your sponsor or somebody above you or me, right? Because I'm building this, you all. Spills over into your matrix. That counts as one of yours. Spill under, meaning somebody out up here goes and finds somebody. Reentry sales, all right? Reentry spots. Remember I said if like on this right here, let's say Greg cycles out, but Greg is under me and under Tim. Greg is going to fall back into he's going to reenter back into my matrix. Reorder sales and then pass up sales. Okay? As I've already shared all of that. This is powerful, you all. You might be thinking, oh, Scott, I don't know. Guys, we have removed 100% of the risk. Test drive the system for a full 30 days. No questions asked, refund if you don't like what you're seeing. Okay? My thing is, I'm going to stop this share. I'm looking for quality people. Why? Because I want builders. Why? Because builders build builders. They will build, they will come back around, and we as a team will build this thing, and there will be a moment where our inertia becomes so strong that we continue. I mean, I don't know about you all, but could you imagine $500 extra per day? Maybe per week, right? Per month? It all depends on what you want. I mean, it all depends on what you decide to move forward with. Okay? So this was a little longer than I wanted, but it is what it is, guys. Any details you would like, connect with me. There's information. This is usually going out on YouTube, going out on Facebook. Look out for LinkedIn Guys, I'm hitting this hard. So if you want to be part of a good team and a sponsor that will not leave you behind, join me. Bye.